Alternating voltages and currents. We know that the DC voltage and currents having only magnitudes, no direction, it has the fixed value like 5 volt, 6 volt, 3 ampere, minus 3 ampere. Whereas alternating voltages and currents having both magnitude and direction, and both magnitude and direction are changed with respect to time. Alternating voltages may be generated by rotating a coil in magnetic field or rotating a magnetic field within the stationary coil. The value of generated voltage in each case depends upon the number of turns in the coil, strength of the field, and speed at which the coil or magnetic field rotates. Now, for obtaining the equation of alternating voltage, consider the rectangular coil having n turn rotated in uniform magnetic field in anticlockwise direction with angular velocity omega. Let time be measured from x-axis. Maximum flux linked with the coil when coil is in coincide with the x-axis. Now here angular velocity is omega. So in t time angular displacement of the coil is given by theta is equal to omega t. Here the position of the coil is at any time t. Now at this deflected position of the coil, the component of the flux which is perpendicular to the plane of the coil is make an angle theta with the flux line. So component of the flux which is perpendicular to the plane of the coil is given by phi m cos theta or cos omega t. So flux linked with the coil at any time t is given by phi is equal to phi m cos omega t. So flux linkage in the coil at any time t is given by n phi is equal to n phi m cos omega t. Now according to the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, EMF induced in the coil is given by rate of change of flux linkage. So E is equal to minus d by dt n phi. Therefore E is equal to minus d by dt. Now n phi is equal to n phi m cos omega t. Now n and phi m are the constants, so we take out from the differentiation. So E is given by E is equal to minus n phi m. Now differentiation of cos omega t is minus sin omega t into omega. Therefore E is equal to omega n phi m sin omega t, or it is equal to omega n phi m sin theta. Now the induced EMF is maximum when value of sin theta is maximum, and when theta is equal to 90 degree sin theta is equal to 1, and it is the maximum value of the sin theta. So when theta is equal to 90 E is maximum, and E is equal to EM, that EM is the maximum value of the induced EMF E. Therefore EM is equal to omega n phi m is equal to omega n Bm into A, or it is equal to 2 pi f n B suffix m into A. Here Bm is the maximum flux density in Weber per meter square, A is the area of rectangular coil in meter square, and f is the frequency in revolution per second, and omega is the angular frequency in radian per second. Now put the value of omega n phi m in this equation, we get induced EMF E is equal to Em sin omega t, or it is equal to Em sin theta. Similarly, we can obtain the equation of induced current I. It is equal to Im sin omega t, or it is equal to Im sin theta. Now omega is equal to 2 pi f. It is equal to 2 pi by t, where t is the time period of alternating voltage or current. So these are the equations of alternating voltage and currents.